My name is Robert Ajanda, and this is the Walking Podcast. So welcome to today's story, in which I want to talk just about success and how we measure it and what it really means to us. And I got to think about this while I was thinking, what is it actually that constitutes a successful day for me? When do I feel satisfied having done something that was just, a success? And of course, the first kind of idea or the first obvious thing you could do to measure your success of a day or of a certain period is to just look at your financial account. Does what you do create financial value for you? And of course, that's kind of a very well measurable indicator. But how much does it really say about your personal success and the satisfaction you gain from it? And I looked at my own life from this financial perspective, and I realized, well, if I just use this measure, then my days at the moment are not really successful. I don't earn a shitload of money doing the things I do every day. Yet I didn't and I don't feel that I do meaningless work. So this got me to think, maybe this financial way, the way we measure success by usually just looking at the financial balance, is just not the right measure. And I just ended up at this point realizing that what I do might not have an immediate positive financial implication, meaning me bringing in some money by the things I do, but I enjoy them, and at least I feel I create meaning. And even though it's not reflected in a financial contribution, it doesn't mean that it's worthless. And that comes primarily from, if you work at the forefront of new developments, of new systems, of alternatives, then I guess you cannot expect this significant flow of revenue, because it's just not sort of monetarized in the alternative system. There's just not enough resources yet available in the alternatives, if you work at the forefront of something new, to appropriately kind of evaluate your doing in comparison to the old existing system. And so that's where you, I guess, can choose. Do I go the old ways, in which success measured like by financial means also a lot of financial revenue, feedback, money, or do I rather go the way of the alternatives, of the new system, in which success means creating meaning, contributing to the development of these alternatives, making them stronger, making them more visible, increasing with your work the amount of available resources, and accepting that your sort of your feedback, or your evaluation of what you do kind of remains in the system. It's not immediately given back to you, it's not immediately paid out to you, but it remains in the system to which you contribute because you have a passion for it. So this is something I wanted to share with you in this story, in which I just want to kind of emphasize and highlight also the point for myself that what I'm doing is not meaningless if it's not valued financially, if it's not compensated for with money. And I'm sharing this to just like give this motivation back to me to restate what I'm doing has value, because it feels meaningful, because it connects to my inner values, and because it touches my passion and uses my passion to add something to meaningful and significant upcoming developments. So my name is Robert Ojanne. I'm signing off from this story of the Walking Podcast, in which I just talked about how we measure and evaluate a successful day, especially when it's not compensated with a huge monetary return. And I'm very happy to hear from you how you evaluate and how you measure your success of a given day, your work that you do throughout the day, and how you deal with this kind of with this potential gap in which you would like to see, of course, some monetary feedback for what you do, because it's just still the means by which you can sustain yourself and your life. So we need monetary feedback, but it's certainly not the only sole mean by which we can evaluate the success and the work of our day-to-day contributions and doings. So I wish you a wonderful rest of the day. Take this story and share it if you enjoyed it, and share it if it fits to the situation of someone that you feel like, this person has thought about the same. And I look forward to all your feedback, to all your stories, to all your comments, and hope to see you again back at the next story. Goodbye.